Those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answer to human experience? Well, welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. It's a 2.5-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers. And you can transform your life right now on VCMG in South Florida. Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium who can assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. For the next 2.5 hours, listen and call in toll-free 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube and share love and light.
There's a light right here on the oldie station. Yes, indeed, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation. And we are welcoming your phone calls at 866-972-7247 all across the nation. So we're welcoming your calls and we are looking forward to connecting with you. It's been an interesting week. So much going on. How's your week going? Are you finding yourself in this energy of change with the whole entire planet and the universe? What's going on with you? How has life been treating you? And what questions do you have for God? Because tonight we want to ask questions. And I want to get you the answers. What are your answers? What are your questions? Everywhere we go, we always have questions. How much is this? How do we do this? Tell me how to learn a new trade. Tell me what to do next. We're always asking questions. And as we ask questions, what we want to do is we want to ask the right questions, right? And I always try to teach you that. How do we ask a question of the universe? How do we talk to the divine? How do we connect to all that is? You see, we have to ask the right questions of God. And we have to drill down and we have to ask the really hard questions. What are the hard questions? Sometimes we ask the question on the surface. How do I get myself out of this? What change do I need to make? But God wants you to ask the deeper question. Where do I go from here based on where I've been and the choices I've made, and how can I look at the past and learn? You see, think of God as a teacher, as a teaching God, as a teaching mentor, someone who can cheer you on but help you grow and understand that you are important and that this journey means something to you. And as you're on this journey, the universe, God, has a plan. And there are people that you need to meet. There are connections that have to happen. There are times, I'm sorry, that we have to fall. And when you fall, it's meant to be okay. But it's just a bump on the road. It's just a better feeling of what could be. Because imagine if everything crashed around you, how horrible it would be. And mind you, we've all had those crash moments as well. Haven't you had a moment of feeling as if your whole world came crashing down? That everything you did was problematic. Everything you did didn't bring the results you want. And you said, why me? Why is this happening to me? How come I can't push forward? I look at everyone else and their lives seem just like they're working. Why can't my life work? I've heard people ask, how come my life isn't like so-and-so's life? I'm like, well, that's not your journey. You're not meant to have that journey. You're not meant to be in this flow that they're in. You have a different flow with different lessons and tests that you must understand so that you can get what's meant to be yours, but let me say this, and keep it. I will tell you that the divine will toughen you up, because how many times have you been at the height of something? The best relationship you've ever had, the best financial experience, the best role at a workplace, the best friends, the best activities that you do. How many times have you been in these really great experiences, and then it's like somebody snatches it away from you? I'd like to hear that conversation with God. And you're like, what happened, God? And sometimes if we visualize, are you sitting there thinking, I don't know, is God just trying to test me? Is God laughing at me? Is God laughing at us? Look at these humans running around making truly a hot mess of things. But when it comes to you personally, God wants you to attain, maintain, sustain what you have. And if what you have is not the ultimate, God's going to break it down so that you can get to the next level, so that when you get what you're meant to have, when you receive the gifts, you're strong enough that no one will take it from you, so that nobody can disrupt your flow. We don't want people in your energy disrupting you, but things get in the way. Our wounds get in our way. Our emotions get in our way. Our choices, our patternings, our people we choose to surround ourselves with. Have you not heard the statement, you are the company you keep? Yeah. So if you're around a lot of people who are not doing well financially and they're boo-hooing the broke story, and you want to manifest lots of money, you want to be abundant, you're trying to build your business, why are you going to hang around with people who are just happy with the status quo? Now, that doesn't mean they're not good people, but you need to keep company with people who have similar goals. Again, we're not abandoning our friends, but we do need to know who's who. We do need to know who's going to create the same way we do. Who's got the power to create? And that's the type of person you want to surround yourself with. I asked God a question. I said, God, why is there lack? Why is there poverty? Why do we have homeless? And given the conversations around homelessness, God came up with an answer that equated to, it's just simply the experience of man's greed. That there are those who want more and they don't know how to include others. And there's always been a system in humanity that causes people to think that someone is greater than another. And then I said, well, God, how could that be? God said, it's not that they're not thinking that they care for other people. It's just that humanity has become so self-absorbed that in order to feel better about themselves, they need to see someone beneath them. And so they can't imagine people being their equal, their brother, their friend. You see, God said when he created the planet, there was enough for everyone. And that if everyone stemmed from the place of light and love, that all would come to pass. That there would be more than enough for everyone. But humanity, being the way humanity is, we've pinched off our source. We as a collective consciousness have pinched off the source of what God has for us because we want more for ourselves. Now, that doesn't mean you can't succeed and be on your own and want to have more and be successful. But you also have to remember that this is something that is meant for everyone. This beautiful planet is meant for everyone, and not everyone has the same talents and gifts. And God also went on to say that in a past life, for those of you who believe in past lives, what God communicated to me is that those who are in a past life experience in this lifetime that are experiencing lack and homelessness and difficulties financially, that they are evening out the karma of another life, and that they are being tested to find their way. When I asked God why there's disease, God said disease is the creation of humanity. That disease is the energy of misaligned cells and built up emotions that haven't been processed. and then things in the world that have been overly processed. And that a lot of where we are as a collective consciousness is really based on groups of people choosing to be greater than others. So I said to God, how do we change that? It seems like the world is out of balance, and everyone looking through the window of life is truly seeing that. No matter where they're coming from, they're seeing things they don't like. They're seeing injustices. They're seeing impoverished beings. They're seeing disease. They're seeing people be brought to their knees. So I said, God, what could we do? How could we make a change? What could one person do? And God said, what one person can do is what all people can do. Is to be kind. To remember that the stranger on the street is not a stranger. They are a brethren, a fellow mankind. A human being who has chosen to reincarnate at this time to be a part of this soul collective experiment of the divine to see how far humanity could grow. And that you, amongst all, have a soul contract with even those that you deem a stranger to you. There is a contract. That you all chose to beam down at exactly the same moment, in the same time, and then subsequent times to form this mass collective consciousness of humanity that is here to raise the vibration of the planet. And I said, whoa, wait, God, raise the vibration of the planet. How could that be? How could we raise the vibration of the planet when it feels as if we are the lowest of the low and we are not being in the experience of light and love? That there's so much disharmony and anger and war and pain and disappointment. How is it that we who have chosen to reincarnate on this planet could possibly be the ones who are going to raise the vibration of an entire planet? Look at us. And God said, yes, look at you. The perfect story, the perfect individuals to correct what is imbalanced within you and raise the vibration. And out of whatever the discomfort and the disharmony is, will come harmony. It is already written. It is already there. It is something that humanity has battled for generations. But it will succeed. And it is for you, maybe that you that does not know, that is a product of all that has gone on before you, and humanity has come so far. And I said, but God, doesn't it feel as if each person is going through so many challenges? How do they manage these challenges? They're being faced with difficulties in their jobs and fear for their jobs. They're being faced with difficulties in finances and health crises. How do they just drop down and go right into light and love? How do they do that when everything feels so much against the energy of light and love? And that's when God said, you find your power. You dig down deep and you find the power that is innately yours, that is your blueprint, that is your source. And when you find that power and you find that source, you're finding the power of God, me, God. And when you find the power of the me, God, the I am that I am, and you reach down into that source force, you can accomplish anything. You choose to change the pattern of your behavior, the pattern of your mind, the pattern of your emotions. You choose to stop and pause, and you choose to change. And when you choose to change, everything around you begins to change. No, in the impatient human mind, it may not seem as if it changes instantaneously, but it will change. And then you'll see the difference. And as each human sees the difference, that they have the power to impart energy into their own lives and to create the flow of abundance and love and light, then they will seek more of that. And they will forget about the trauma and the drama that they have endured in the journey that took them as far as it could until they were finally at their knees. And they asked for help. My help. So I asked God, so when every person asks for help, do you help them? And God said, help is always there. It's never gone away. Whether they see me, they feel me, they hear me, makes no difference. It is there. They need look. They need to get out of their self-absorbed ways, their distracted ways. They're choosing to listen to people over their connection to me. They need to let go of the past. And they need to look for the clues, because the clues are always all around them. But humanity has become desensitized. They have become distracted. And although technology serves a purpose of advancement and has a great gift to give, you cannot allow it to rule your psyche. You cannot allow it to trump over your energy of love and light. It cannot win. You are the creator of your reality. Each individual. So I went back and I said, but God, does that mean a homeless person or a person with disease has created that? And God replied, in a way, it is an accumulation of energy that is built up around them and a series of physical choices and generational energy that is built up before them and their lives that has created the outcome. But in the middle of the outcome, no matter what, they have the power to change the outcome. So I said, God, are you telling me that people have the ability to create a miracle? Is that what you're telling me? And God said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. They have the power to create a miracle. They have the power to change anything that appears to be negative or uncomfortable and take it from where it is to something that is so totally amazing and different. They can create anything. They just have to believe. So I said, God, if you were to have me say one thing to people, regardless of where they are in their journey of success or their hardships, their ability to be in a true love relationship with a partner, or they're feeling alone and despaired and forgotten, wherever they are in the journey of life, what would you have me tell them? And God said, be love. The journey of your life is a continuum of time that does not begin and end just with this experience. So go with the flow of the experience. And when something feels like it's oncoming that creates disharmony and fear inside of you, don't put so much emphasis on it. Do what you can in the physical to circumvent an outcome that is unfavorable for wherever you are, and then surrender the rest to me, God. Don't be afraid. Fear is always the enemy of humanity. Anger is the poison that brings you all down. And ego separates you. Yes, you all have your own unique personalities, but when your need to be who you are and display who you are and look down upon the other and judge, you create separation. When the need of who you are creates a divide, then wars come. And then no one can move forward. And then it's as if humanity took a step back to where generations ago have been. But you see, history does repeat itself. Faced with your challenges at a time where everywhere you turn, everything is heated up, everything appears to be of despair. But remember, you're not alone. And that in one instance, you can choose to change. And as you choose to change and choose to think differently, give love, be light, begin to shift. And one by one, person by person, city by city, state by state, country by country, the world will change. And each one of you will be a part of facilitating that change. That's my conversation with God. And I do hope that tonight, when you call, you're open to hear what the angels, the guides, have to say and what God is going to share with us tonight. Because you have it inside of you. You have the light. You have the source. Stop unplugging yourself. And we're so glad that you tuned in, plugged in here tonight to the True Oldies station, to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're here every Wednesday night from 6:30 to 9 p.m. answering your phone calls. And we're on Facebook and YouTube on Sarah Spiritual. So pick up the phone. Join the conversation at 866-972-7247. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WQAM 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Broward on 96.9 FM, Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the True Oldies Channel.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561 682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next 2 hours of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another 2 hours to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you. Oh, there's Oh, yes, indeed. There's a light right here on the True Oldie station, and we're welcoming your phone calls at 866-972-7247 all across the nation. And we're so glad to be talking to you and glad that you're joining us. Perhaps you're cruising down the highway, driving in your car, and you're wondering what's going on. This is a show where you pick up the phone and you get to talk to us. You get to share this experience, and you get to call and ask your question. And as we look to the energy, we're going to see what Spirit has for you. And as Spirit has the answer for you, we're going to get that information to you as quickly as I receive it. I tune in, I tap in, I channel the energy. And we're looking forward to channeling your divine spirit energy so that you could have all the assistance you need to guide you. I'm really excited to have you meet me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We are open every Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 11 to 6 p.m. And that gives you the chance to shop, try our products. We've got oils, we've got crystals, we've got books, we've got herbs, we've got everything that you need to journey in your metaphysical way. We got a way for you to take classes at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Right now we're wrapping up our boot camp, so that's been a great surprise of information. I'm always so happy to see what Spirit has to give me, and I'm always happy to share what Spirit teaches us how to make connections to our guides and our angels. So be sure to check out sarahspiritual.com and learn more about my center. You can also go to Expedito Enlightenment Center, and there you'll find an array of products as well on both websites. Love to see you, love to meet you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We are going to go to our phone lines, and we're also going to visit our friends on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, share the page, share the light, share the love, and go to leave a question, and we will answer those questions in a little bit. If you're on YouTube, please like the page, follow the page, and drop your comments in the YouTube, and we, of course, will answer questions on YouTube as well. We're going to go to the phone lines, and I feel like we really need to go to California. I've got to go to Robin. Robin is in California. Robin, how are you? Hi, Robin. Are you there, Robin? All right. I don't know if Robin maybe stepped away from her phone. So, Robin, we are going to hopefully catch you back. We're going to go from California to New York. We've got callers all across the nation. So, let's go from Cali to New York City, New York, New York. I have Hope on the line. Hope, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, and thank you so much for remembering me. It's always good to know that you follow the show, and I really appreciate your calling in. You know, Hope, this is, a time for you to have some hope. They want you to have high hopes because it's really meant
Yes.
to be a clear sailing type of year as we come into 2026. I really feel that there's a good opportunity for you to move forward and to increase your money into your household. Feel like it's an increased year of finances for you as well. And I feel like it's a year that maybe we can get some things settled in the family. Like I feel like family wise, we've got some things we've got to work out. Is that true?
Yes.
Hope, what is your question for us tonight?
My health fear.
Your health.
Yes.
Take a look there. And the question on your health, because you've been to the doctor several times, yes?
Yes.
What is the question
And
on the health?
they found nothing.
Okay.
They found nothing but this side here is killing me.
There's a lot of inflammation in your body. You need to work with someone who is maybe perhaps a bit more of a functional medicine doctor, someone who has some alternatives to help you with the discomfort that I see. I see your body being inflamed. I am not a doctor. This is just how spirit is showing the energy. I cannot make a diagnosis. I cannot tell you what to do. But I feel like there's other options for you that you should explore. And this way you can get more comfort. My guides are telling me to tell you check your hormones. Maybe your blood levels say they're fine, but perhaps there's something that needs an adjustment. You know, everybody's body is a little different. I really feel like it's creating some difficulty for you, Hope.
Real difficulty.
Yeah. And it is meant to be all right. It's just you didn't take care of yourself when you needed to, and now the universe is saying, okay, time for Hope to dig down and take care of Hope.
That's true. That's so true.
It's the time for you to really look at what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, and really to take an anti-inflammatory type diet and implement it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So see if you can find somebody who's more of a natural doctor. Someone who does testing on blood a little differently. They can explore some other areas so that you can find some different markers in your blood that can be an indicator for you that's beyond standard testing, so you can make an adjustment. All right, Hope?
Okay.
Well, Hope, we do hope that you feel better. I know the angels and guides are working with you, and I know that you pray, and so I know that everything in the end will be all right, but unfortunately I know you're uncomfortable, so may the angels bring you healing, and Archangel Raphael instill the healing upon you so that you can be free of any inflammation and pain. We thank you for your call, Hope. As always, we thank you for listening to the show. I know you've followed the show for many, many years, so we appreciate that.
For about 20 years.
Well, I've been on air for over 16, so I do believe you've been on for about 15 of those 16 years. So we thank you for that, Hope. Thank you so much.
I think it's for the same 16, since 2008.
Yeah, well, I actually went on air on 209, so yes. So I guess you've been with me for 16 years, so thank you.
Right. Yes.
Well, we appreciate you, Hope. Thank you so much. All right. Bye for now.
When you're coming my way again?
When are we coming back to New York? We don't know, but we're hoping. We're hoping to make a trip. We're doing a trade show here in Florida in October, and that's going to launch our kind of trade show tour. So who knows? Maybe we'll end up in New York for the spring. You never know.
Well,
All right,
that
Hope.
would be good.
I look forward to it. Thank you. I
Okay.
know you stopped to see us when we were in New York, so we appreciate that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hope. Bye for now. Bye. 866-972-7247. And we are going to go to Tyann. And Tyann, I think I'm saying that correctly, is in Port St. Lucie. Tyann, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for your call. And is this the first time calling?
Thank you. Yes.
And how did you hear about the radio show?
I'm actually in your current apprenticeship program.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
And yes, thank you. It's been going really well. But I guess my question is, I have so many questions, and I'm looking for that, I guess, a general well-being on the right track kind of question.
Right. So, well, first, thank you for taking the boot camp. Wait till we get to the apprentice program in October. If you're having fun now, girl, we're get ready for
Yes.
us to just blow your socks off, because the universe always has some great information for us. This is the journey of the soul. So everything that makes you feel uncomfortable in the physical life is meant for you to take notice of what you need to shift and change. It is a time for you to really dive down deep and ask this really important question. What is the meaning of my life? Why am I on this planet? How do I serve? What is my mission? What is my purpose? And throughout this year, until your next birthday, the universe is going to continue to peel back layers so you can remember who you are, so that you can discover what is next for you. Because I feel as if we've been working on some advancement for work and money as well. Is that also true?
Yes.
And there's an idea that we want to change something in our work, or there's a shift that we need to make, and now you want to make sure you make the right shift instead of get sucked back into something that's not going to fulfill you. You're looking at it through a different lens. Is that true?
Yes, trying to.
You have to. I mean, yes, money is important, and yes, we need money to pay our bills, but I want you to curate the perfect opportunity for you. I want you to write down, what is it that would bring me joy and happiness, and how can I create a better opportunity for myself, be it in this current role or in a different position in a different place. Be open for change. When I look at your life, when I take you back to, we really need to go back, and we want to go back to 2018. Now, I know that you were going through some changes then. Was there a lot going on around you at that time? Were we just getting out of school or making a change at that time?
Yes, it was trying to get back into school, not working out, going to another country to finish, not working out, coming back home.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of that set you up for where you are now. And when I see you in this journey, by 2027, you are on the path of everything coming to completion. We are in a full circle moment where we have accomplished all that we have desired to accomplish. And we are ready to start a new beginning, a fresh start. And so everything you're doing now is to pave the way for what comes next. Not just in a job, but we're talking life in general. We're talking the desire to have things line up perfectly in household and family. You have a secondary question about family or family members, please?
Yes, it's wondering if I'm in the right space, if I should stay with them, if I need to distance myself, if it's adding to the confusion.
Do you have a birthday of a person connected to you?
12/20/1971.
And who is that person to you?
My mom.
Okay. Well, here's what I love about your mom. She knows what she knows, and she's strong-willed in what she knows, correct?
Yes.
Kind of her way or the highway. It's not that she's adding to confusion, it's just she's giving you her take on reality. But honey,
Yes.
you do not subscribe to the same channel. Okay? So you take her advice and you hear what she has to say, but you have the choice to determine whether her input creates confusion. God is not the author of confusion. Your mother's just giving you advice and guidance based on her experiences, and she's kind of a practical gal, but you're thinking out of the box, and that's not how your mom rolls. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So it's for you to stay where you are for now. It is not time for you to move or to leave yet. I will tell you that in the spring, March, April, May, we'll be more established. We'll be doing better where we are in a financial picture for our job. Things will begin to unfold. As they unfold, then you can make your move. And then for now, you just make a note. Your mom is a very observant, kind of a micromanaging person who doesn't miss anything. So it's kind of interesting to hear her perspective. Just don't take it personally. Right now, you're taking it personally. You're an adult. You don't have to prove anything to her. It is your turn to make your choices just like she made her choices. And you have amazing guidance from your angels, and they're all there to support you. So trust the experience, all right?
Okay. Got it.
All right. There is advancement for you at work, so look for that opportunity and make that happen.
Okay,
Right?
got it.
And you've got a lot of healing energy around you, so this is going to open up more and more for you in the future. We thank you so much, and we're glad you're part of our boot camp, and I look forward to seeing you in class next week. Bye for now.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. 866-972-7247. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, don't forget us on Facebook and YouTube. Leave your comments, leave your questions. We're going to be getting to you, and we're also going to go back to our phone lines all across the nation. 866-972-7247. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on the True Oldie Station. Stay with us. I'll be right back. I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAHS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7247. And I sure want to talk to you and answer your questions and pop your questions on Facebook and on YouTube so that we can get to you in just a minute. But for this moment, I've got to get on the phone lines and I got to go to Okeechobee. I got Shawnee on the line. Shawnee or Shanae, how are you? It's Sarah Spiritual. Welcome to the show. Shanae, are you there in Okeechobee? All right. We're going to go to our next caller, and maybe Shanae will be coming back to us soon. We are going to go to Lisa, and Lisa is in Fort Lauderdale. Lisa, how are you tonight?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to make this connection with you. You've called in before, have you not?
Yes, I spoke to you probably about 6 months ago.
Fabulous, fabulous. Well, thank you for remembering us. Thank you for popping back. We're so glad to have you here. I can tell you that, wow. Look at you. How much change can you handle? How many things would you like to shift and change around you? Right?
Everything, right? You told me that last time, actually, and before you start telling me, I just want to say I love hearing your show. You're amazing, and it's beautiful to be able to call in and talk to you. So you did tell me so many changes are coming. I guess they're still coming.
They're still coming, yes, because this is a journey for you all the way into March of 2026. So there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes that are coming for you, and it is for you to be open and grasp the things that are appealing to you and let go of the past, let go of what no longer serves you. It is really a time for you to branch out, and I really feel that finances begin to grow and shift for you as well. Lisa, what is your burning question for me tonight?
Just about my career. I've been working on a huge project for about 1 year now, and I'm like waiting for it to transpire into something greater than it already is. And it's kind of like change is coming, but it's not quite there. And I'm just wondering, you say between now and March, it's just my patience is running out.
I know, but patience, grasshopper. I hear the soundtrack from West Side Story. Something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. The air is changing, and something great is coming. Come on, deliver me. So we've got to get you into this energy of asking the universe to deliver you from the stagnation, deliver you from the things that are slowing up, right? Be open to this, because I see a jump. And if you're at a functioning of 40% in what's great, I see us jumping up to 90%. Okay? I really feel there's a great jump coming for you. And your product service is here to make a difference for people. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
All right. So this is what they show me. That which is to be of service to humanity is most certainly what is meant to be successful. It is for the universe to line up the right things at the right time. So if we ask God, why didn't it happen yet? Why are you still left waiting, holding the bag? Woe is me. Then what I hear in my head is because the time isn't right, because when we get there, we want to be able to sustain and maintain what we desire and what we've accomplished, and not have anybody rip it out from under you, because sometimes people try to disrupt our flow. So you've got to be steadfast and steady and direct in everything that you need to do in your actions, so that everything is in perfect alignment when we reach that pinnacle of success. And it is meant to come. Maybe it'll be in varying degrees along the way, but I do feel that it's going to get into this 90 percentile of success. And it's going to be really well rewarded. And it's for you to be in gratitude as if it is already here, as if it is already done, in a way that is transformative even to your own soul. You've been getting ready to be ready for this. That's exactly what I'm doing. Perfect.
Yes.
Because they tell me you've been getting ready for this.
Everything.
Yes. So Lisa, we want you to trust. And I also see that there's something for work that's meant to come for you, for travel. Is there a work trip or something you've got to do to make a connection with a person or further something for yourself?
Not that I know of. Not yet.
I see a connection. I see travel. I see something that has to do with travel around, something for work. So they're making a circle. So I see something coming for you. So when the opportunity comes to travel, we want to just make sure that we go ahead and take that opportunity and move forward and do it. All right?
Perfect. Thank you. You just confirmed everything that I feel and I've been doing, because even though I'm impatient, I'm always waking up and going to sleep with gratitude and trying to have more and more patience. So thank you for the confirmation, because now I just know I'm on the right path. So thank you, and keep doing what you're doing. You're a beautiful soul, and I'm blessed to have talked to you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. And we are blessed to speak with you as well. All right. Bye for now. 866-972-7247. We're going to go back to our phone lines, and I've got to go to Pompano. And in Pompano, I've got Kimberly. Kimberly, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Good to make this connection with us tonight, Kimberly. And how did you hear about us?
I actually went to a expo with a friend of mine probably 4 years ago, and I crossed paths with you, and we had a really great reading, and I've been watching ever since. So I just decided it was time for us to have a little chat again.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much. Good to connect with you again, and we're really glad to have you be a part of our listening audience, Kimberly. When I look at where you are right now, are you feeling like we want to kind of change something in our tribe, in our community? We're kind of taking a look at relationships, and people around us right now. Is that something that you've been working on?
Yeah, I was a caretaker for my father who passed away in 2024, and that was very isolating. So I've been trying to build a bit of a more of a tribe, but I have to work a lot, and it's just been a struggle.
It's been a struggle, but it's something that you most certainly can manage to pass through. This is a temporary time here for you. Things will begin to get easier, but this is a time for you to find that tribe, to find that community, to feel like you've got friends and you're supported. And yes, caring for your father, very isolating time. And Spirit sees that you were very dedicated and you were right there to the end, to his last breath. Is that also true?
Yeah, yes, that's true. I was with him.
Right there to the end. And my guides tell me that you made sure that everything that needed to be done was done so that he was comfortable, is the word that I hear. Is that also true?
Yes, it was. I did everything in my power that I could.
Yeah. My guides make me feel like it was something that carried on for about 2 years. Were you almost there with him for about 2 years? Is that what I'm seeing here, please? They're talking about 2 years prior to his passing. Is that about right, please? Yes?
Yeah, that was about the time when we got his diagnosis.
Okay. So my guides are acknowledging the work that you have done. Your father very much around you, and you can almost feel him sometimes. Is that also true? You can kind of feel his energy around.
Yeah, I know that he would be very proud of all the work I'm doing to move forward because, you got to live life and
You've got to
move
live
forward and keep going.
He's talking to me about a chair.
I mean, that's what...
Is there a chair that you have that was his or something? Why is he so talking about his chair? I'm like, what is he talking about?
He had a lift recliner that honestly he thought was he was like, we gotta get a new one, but I still have it as my dog has grown an attachment to it and she still uses it. Yeah,
well, your dad is still attached. Your dad is still attached to his chair, honey. So, I don't know. Maybe you better tell the dog that, like, move over. Dad's sitting there too. You just don't know it. But the energy's there.
Yeah.
So you still have his chair. He's being kind of funny to me right now. He's, being humorous. But he also wants to give you something that would have meaning for you so that you know that I do indeed have him here with you and he is connected to you and that you have that evidence that Dad is most certainly watching out for you and your pup, who's really hardly a pup because your dog is not a little dog. Is that correct? Your dog is like medium size. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's also 14 years old now, and I've been going through some complications. She got diagnosed with Cushing's, and we've just been giving her some extra TLC. So.
Yeah, I was seeing something wrong with her kidneys. Her kidneys are kind of giving her problems. Is that correct? Yes?
Yeah, that's where the Cushing's is stemmed from, yes.
So, but we can reverse some of this. I want you to know that. All right, take a look at the diet, see what you can change. Your pup has got a lot in it, so please know that she's got a lot of power, okay? And she is definitely not prepared to slow down for anyone, so make the changes and she will begin to feel a little bit better. It is a time for you, Kimberly, for you to take care of yourself as well, so I do want you to focus on that. I do feel, are we working like 2 jobs or something? Is that what I'm seeing here, 2 jobs?
I am currently working one job, trying to work my way up to the hours that I want, but it's just not there yet due to, summertime. But I am doing training seminars to take on additional roles, and I do have a job interview tomorrow for a second job. So
there you go. I see two
how
jobs.
do you feel about that second job?
I feel like if it's presented to you and it can help you advance and take you out of the, what my guides are saying, not from a place of lack, but that hole that you feel you're in, then go and put yourself in that opportunity and ride it out for as long as it's comfortable for you so that you can get ahead while you're waiting for the transformation in your main role. And then we'll see which job is going to give you the best and the most. But it is a transitionary time. It is a time of tribe and community and really having some fun, my dear. So we want you to have some fun. It's definitely your turn. And things are going to be turning around for you in 2026. Financially, you'll be feeling more secure. And then we've got so many great things for you to experience in the way of relations and relationships. I do hope that I've been of help to you, Kimberly. I thank you so much for remembering me. I appreciate that.
All right, I'll make an appointment to have a conference call with you again soon. But I thank you for everything.
My pleasure.
You've been amazing. Thanks again.
Thank you. You got it. Bye for now.
Bye.
866-972-7247. We've got to go to Hollandale. I've got Joey on the line. Joey, how are you tonight?
Wonderful, Master Sarah Spiritual. This is now Master Joey Manuel.
Well, good to have you here. Thank you so much. Yes, beautiful.
Okay, there's a lot of good things that are going on. The money, I know I'm trusting that it's flowing. I've learned, like you said in one show, new ways to make income. You want to empty my closet, I sell whatever is good. And and now I feel like this calm. The last conference we had together, you said that once I learn to listen to my guides all the time, that I will be free, right? And oh my God, they don't stop talking to me. They're like blah, 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 constantly, and I love it. And they remind me of everything that I have. Even I have a boutique now in the style of this lady that I knew.
Are you there, Joey?
Here, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do now. Yes. So you have a boutique. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I started to put it together with the Kabbalistic thing, and I remember Carmen, and I keep remembering dreams that I've wanted all my life are coming up. I don't know. I don't think I have to ask you that. Am I on the right path? I just want to know. It is starting to, I'm seeing that I channeled the pendant and it's starting to produce money. It's for money, and it's for empathic.
Yes.
So, and it works. And I wanted to know where, I'm going in every direction, writing down all the ideas. Because once I got on my knees, like you said, and I prayed, and now I like it. I'm hearing all these ideas, and I'm trying to keep writing them, and I'm just celebrating life. Right. And now I don't feel like I have to rush to go to TikTok on.
Well, just trust that the universe is going to continue to supply you with a lot of inspired ideas and ways to, as they say, think outside the box. Joey, this year, as we lead up to your birthday and continuing from your birthday, is a money time. So we are just ramping up and building up for the abundance that is to be yours. So I want you to trust that experience. I want you to know that abundance is coming, that everything is going to support you in the journey, that not only are your guides and your angels with you, but you are following the path of destiny, and destiny is leading you to opportunities that are meant to transform your life so that you can be in a place of relaxation, and in the relaxed, inspired state, you are able to transform and assist others. So this is the path that we're doing. We're ridding ourselves of stuff. We're ridding ourselves of emotions and fears and concerns that tend to bog us down in the physical world, and we are moving forward. It is meant to be a powerful time, and when we step into 2026, Joey, that's when you really step into your soul contract. You think you're in your soul contract now, but there's a different, more intense version that comes for you in 2026. And then that leads you to the ultimate path for the remainder of your life. So 26 is very important.
Wonderful. And I released somebody that I had no idea, and I forgave them, that one that took my love of life, to open myself to the real love of my life. I feel like he's so here, somewhere along the way, wherever I am and I go out. I feel like by December or somehow in November, these are like moments that are kind of like capable, and I'm feeling it, but I'm like, not in a hurry, because I've become who I wanted to attract. Is that true?
Well, you've become who you've wanted to attract. I can't confirm the timeline because you're getting an impulse of energy that I'm not seeing at this time, but that doesn't mean that it's not coming, or I just know it will be here. The timeline I can't confirm, but I do know that you are pacing yourself in the direction of fulfilled living, which includes, because we're human, partnership. Joey, I appreciate your listening to the show and your calling. I greatly appreciate this. And I thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I look forward to connecting with you again in the future.
Good. Let's have some coffee sometime.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you.
866-972-7247. Line your questions up on Facebook and YouTube. I'd love to talk to you in just a minute, but for this moment, let me pop on to talk to Angie. Angie is in Naples, Florida. Angie, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Angie, what is your burning question for me?
I basically just wanted to see what you had for me. Also, I don't know, Paris keeps coming up for me, like in signs. The universe always shows me small little signs, and I usually figure it out. It usually starts making sense, but this has been going on for a while, and I have no idea what that means.
What keeps showing up for you? I want to make sure I heard you correctly. Paris?
Yeah, Paris.
Okay.
Like just signs about Paris. People from Paris, signs on like license plates. It's just weird.
Connecting you to past life in Paris. Connecting you to a need to visit and touch the energy of Paris, because you will find that you have been there before. You ever go somewhere and you feel like, I know this feeling, I know I've been here, even though I haven't been here? That's what Paris is bringing for you. So, and that's something that as I look at where you are right now, that's something that in 2026 you can accomplish. A trip to Paris.
Oh, wow.
And make that
cool.
something on your bucket list, right? It's the universe. And what is Paris also? Ooh, I just love when they talk to me in my head. They're like, and Sarah, this is spirit guide, okay? They're like, and Sarah. I'm like, what? And I'm talking to you, but I'm like having a conversation on the other half of my head. They're like, and Paris is like the city of love, right? So it also could mean that love energy is connected to you in Paris. Ooh. Does that mean we have to go to Paris to find our true love? Does that mean that we're going to be with a Frenchman? What does that mean? Well, it's for you to find out, right? But there's a connection with Paris and the meaning of love and the city of Paris and all that it represents. So I would Google all the things that Paris represents and see the attributes of Paris and how that influences your life and how it manifests moving forward. Be really powerful.
Oh, wow.
Really powerful time for you. It is meant to be a powerful financial year for you, so I want you to be open for business transactions. And did you have any question or comment on the horses, please?
I did want to thank you for our last conversation. I was planning a trip in my head to go to that horsey island, but financially I didn't see it happening because I had my money tied up. Mm-hmm. And you said if it's meant to be, universe would make it happen. Well, literally 9 days after I talked to you, just an hour before my grandbaby was born, I got 2 text messages while I was in the delivery room from agents saying, we're sending offers over on your 2 listings, and these listings have been sitting for like 6 months. And I literally got the money like just in time. We left 5 days later, and me and my daughter went on a 12-day journey through Michigan, and we ended up making it to that Horsey Island, and it was very magical, like you said it would be.
Perfect. I love when a spiritual plan comes together. Don't you?
And I was like, there's no way this is going to happen, but I want it to happen. And I just put it out there. And like you said, the universe obviously wanted it to happen.
Yeah. But listen, they do want it to happen. And sometimes when spirit comes through me and says, or I'm having my conversation with God, which is essentially what I'm doing on a daily basis. And when I talk to all of you, they give me this information, and this information comes through, but they can't always say it the way we want to hear it. Like, yes, you're going 100%, right? Because if I said that, you knowing what your financial situation was, that would make it an uncomfortable thing to accomplish. You would have pinched out the opportunity for the universe to make those listings come when they did. They probably would have come because that's in the works of the energy, but they might not have been timed that way. So sometimes spirit picks the words, and that's why I'm really careful what I tell people. And by that I mean I say exactly what spirit tells me. And I've learned that they don't say, yes, it's going to happen. Because when we tell that to the receiver of the message says, how's that going to happen? That's impossible. But when we say, hey, if it's meant for the universe to make it happen, just trust the universe will make it happen. You took the pressure off of you, the pressure off of your circumstances, and you surrendered it to the universe, and the universe was able to do their job. That's how that works.
Exactly. I have the chills. And literally my grandbaby was just about to be born within that hour, and I text them back and I said, well, just give me 24 hours, send it over, but we need 24 hours to respond because my grandbaby's just about to be born. So I think she's my little good luck charm too.
Really? Yes. What is her name?
Elena Lily.
Elena Lily. And when was she born? What day?
On 7/18.
Little powerhouse. She's going to be a wise one, and she's going to give you all a run for your money. So get ready.
I can feel it already. I got the chills.
Beautiful, a beautiful being, and she's so powerful. And I know she's going to be so loved in this journey. I know that that's going to be for her. Well, we thank you, Angie, for listening to the show. We greatly appreciate you, and we're glad
Thank you, Sarah.
We had a magical horse journey. That's always fabulous. And keep us posted. All right?
Thank you. Yeah, we were on the carriage ride, and my daughter said, I feel like a princess, and I said, I feel like a queen, so that's the way it should be. But thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Bye for now. Bye. 866-972-7247. Write the number down. We are answering your questions here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation. And we're going to be visiting our friends on Facebook and YouTube when we come back in our 8 o'clock hour. Now, if you'd like your own personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, well, not much you have to do. Just go to sarahspiritual.com and take a look at the different sessions I offer. If you're local, then you just call the Expedito Enlightenment Center and you just say, hey, I want to book an appointment with Sarah Spiritual. If you're not local, that's okay. That's cool. We got you. We have all the ways to connect. We've got video, we've got phone, we've got ways. Besides, I'm communicating to the universe, so I think I have a way of connecting to you. And I don't need to be in front of you to connect with you. As I'm here on the radio station, no one's sitting in front of me. I just hear spirit and I deliver the message. So if you're not local, you can go to sarahspiritual.com, and there you can select your session, put it in your cart, and check out, and we'll send you an email and let you know, hey, this is what we've got going on in Sarah's schedule Love to connect with you, and we will put you in my schedule. Also on my website, you're going to find an array of my products, my metaphysical products that are available to shift energy, shift consciousness, and assist you on the journey of your spiritual transformation. So visit sarahspiritual.com, and you can also check out my Expedito Enlightenment Center website. And on the websites, you will find interviews I have done on different news and radio stations. So please pop on there and check out some of our press that we've gotten here on our local South Florida magazines. And I remember I got interviewed by Mike Magnoli of CBS News, and so he was very an interesting conversation. So if you haven't watched that, take a look at my interview with Mike Magnoli from CBS News. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to our friends on Facebook, on Sarah Spiritual, and on YouTube. And then we'll be back to our phone line. We've got callers in Florida. We've got callers in New York. And I want to talk to you. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. And we'll be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WQAM 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Broward on 96.9 FM, Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the true oldies channel.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussion to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another hour to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you.
Yes, indeed. There's a light. There's a light. There's a light right inside of you and me all across the nation. At 866-972-7247, we are answering your questions. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on the True Oldie station. And you can actually hear us on 95.3, 95.9, 96.9, 106.9, 104.3 in Miami. You've got us on 104.1 HD3 and 103.1 HD3. So glad to be connecting with all of you here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we are going to the phone lines, and we're also going to take our friends on Facebook and YouTube. So let's take a look and see what we've got going on. I've got to go to Wellington. I've got Michelle, and Michelle is in Wellington. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, Michelle. Good to make this connection for you. What is your question for us here tonight?
I guess I just want to know, like, what direction I'm going in right now. I kind of feel like I'm, like, blubbering and kind of, like, drowning a little bit and just don't really know what way to go.
2023 seems to be a year that kind of brought about some shifts for you. Did you make a change in 2023? Here, my guides are taking me back to that time. Are you there, Michelle?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. There was a shift, a change that kind of set you up for where you are in 2023. So did you make a shift with work or something at that time, please?
2023, I was moving into a place with the... Yeah, I was moving into a place with the relationship I'm in now.
Okay. So you are where you are because of choices and things that we made or changes we made having to do with your relationship, your experience at that time. And what is the birthday of the person in the relationship that you're in?
2/16/84.
Okay. And when I look at that energy here, I feel like they're going through a lot of challenges at this time. Is that also true?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah. They're not their best version of themselves. You understand this, yes, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
This is your year of love. This is your year of self-love. This is your year of self-worth. My guys are telling me you have to hold your healthy boundaries. We know that this person is going through a lot, and you have to give them space to find their way. But there also comes a time where you cannot hold on to them if you're trying to save them because they will drown you in the process. Does that make sense to you, Michelle?
Yes, very much.
Okay. Now, it is not because they don't care and they don't love you. It's just they are floundering within themselves, And this is something that has been going on. Actually, if I spin them back, I have to take them back to 2020. So the past 5 years has been a lot of ups and downs here, but kind of really hitting a hard wall, a brick wall, when I take back since November. So from November of last year to now, it's been a really rough road for him. Is that correct?
Yeah, we tried to unite two families, and it did not work out very successful.
Yeah. Okay. So, but you love this man. Is this also true? Yes, it's true. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So love is the strongest force. So we have to decide how we can move forward. He needs to work on some things with himself and with his family, with his part of the family. And you have to work with the part of your family. Now, when I spin you to your next birthday, this will be something that will be a time of, you will be connected to the energy of self-love, self-respect, and this relationship will have risen to the next level, or it will come to a close. We cannot tell you to walk away from this person and end this relationship, even though it is challenging at this time. Because we do see love here, and when I say we, I mean spirit and spirit guides. So as we see that energy, it's important that you remember that this is a rough spot in the relationship. You will know more about how it's going to move forward and proceed by about November of this year. Okay, so about a year from all of that that happened last November. They want you to just stay the course and do your best to stay connected, but giving him his space, even if it's a separate energy, just because he is really going through a major transformation and he does not handle stress well. Is that true?
Yes, very true.
Very true. And you're the strong one. You're the one that's like, okay, let's suck it up. Let's get it done. But he's highly strung and nervous energies, I see. And does he drink, honey? Because he's just got this very up and down energy. So I don't know if there's a drinking there, please.
No, not drinking, but just the impulsive
Okay.
and just, yeah, very.
So I see that up and down. I see that, inconsistency. Thank you, Spirit, for the word. So we need to just step aside for just the next couple of months and let's see what he's able to show you. And then you're going to decide how to put yourself first, because it is a year of you loving you first. And that is not being selfish. I do know that this relationship is challenged, and it is for you to pray for God to give you clarity. Again, we cannot tell you to walk away. The story isn't done yet for a reason, okay? So we're not done yet. You need to live through this to see what's going to happen.
Okay.
I hope
And
I've given you some
do you see
clarity.
anything
Yes.
for
Yeah.
Yeah, just for my daughter, because this is a change for her, and she's not reacting well to it.
What is her birthday?
2010.
Your daughter's very sensitive, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. She feels everything. She sees everything. She takes things personally. She really gets herself worked up. When I look at her energy, she is a very kind-hearted person. She can get stubborn. She will come to terms with all of this. She is just disappointed that things are not working out in a peaceful way. Your daughter does not like conflict. Is that also true?
Very true.
I see anxiety around her too. Does she have a little anxiety with her as well, please?
Yeah, she does.
So reassuring her, letting her know that she is seen, heard, and loved is most important here. So we want you to trust that she's going to be all right. And you just give her all the love that she needs.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Michelle. Thank you for calling. We appreciate your listening to the show. And we look forward to speaking with you again. And just stay the course for now, remembering to hold your healthy boundaries and loving yourself. Bye for now.
Great. Thank you.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to our friends on Facebook and YouTube. Let's take a look what we've got on our Facebook and our YouTube feed. I think we've got a little bit of a conversation going on there. So I would love to talk to our friends on Facebook and YouTube. So we'll give them a minute to pull that up for us so that we can see what the universe has for us. So let's see what we've got on our Facebook and our YouTube feed. Let's see. Someone has a birthday coming up in October. I feel like my family and friends are not genuine. Should I distance myself? That's a good question. Well, Cheeks, this is a YouTube question from Cheeks. Well, Cheeks, let's not get cheeky here, honey, but I got to tell you, if you're feeling that you can't be your emotional true self and we are feeling threatened and we don't feel that our family is being honoring us for who we are and they're being insincere, then that means that they're wrestling with their own insecurities. And you've been making moves to make yourself move forward and get your life in order and balance, Cheeks. So if you are looking at what should you do, cheer in the year to honor yourself and put yourself first and let go of the things that you can't control. We cannot change people, and they are just not in a good vibe, and you are learning to vibe in your own energy, in your own authenticity. So the universe is telling me to tell you, let them stay in their lane, and you do not have to play on their side of the road. Go off on your side of the road and just do you, and won't have their energy disrupting you, and that will make a big difference for you. We thank you, Cheeks, for your YouTube question. Let's take a look at another question before we go back at our phone lines right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah at 866-972-7247. And we've got Michelle Marie Barno, or Barrio. So we've got, hey, Sarah, and she gives me her birthday. I'm asking about my ex-husband's kids, and is he okay, and watching over our kids. So when I look at the energy here, yes, the energy is that he is okay and he is watching over your children. It feels like he unexpectedly had to step away from the energy here on earth, and this is the energy that I see, and I know that he is with your kids and watching over them. I do feel that you get glimpses and senses that he is with you and with your kids, and so I want you to honor that, Michelle. And on his birthday and on his passing day, I want you to light a candle so that you can give him light, and he will give you a stronger sign that he is with you. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your question on Facebook. We're welcoming more questions on Facebook and YouTube, so be sure to pop them in right there in the feed. We'll be getting back to Facebook and YouTube in a little bit. We thank you for following us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We've got to go back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Wendy, and Wendy is in New York. Wendy, how are you tonight?
Good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well, Wendy. Good to make this connection with you. It's really a very transformative time for you. It is a time for you to really step into your purpose and your soul and really express yourself in your truest and most divine authenticity. Wendy, what is your question for us here tonight?
My question is about career, more about career. I recently switched companies, and I'm just wondering if I made the right decision. I think I did, but I'm not too sure.
You're not sure because it's not run the same way. It's not the same way. You were at the other company for a while. There was familiarity, but also it wasn't, the other company was not allowing you to grow the way you could, and also offering you the opportunity to expand your horizons and increase your talent and bring your gifts to the table. There were too many limitations and restrictions that were not letting you be your true authentic self. And when I look at the energy, the one thing they make me very much aware of is, as I look up into the energetic field, is that this is your year of being true to yourself. Authenticity is key, making sure that you do not change who Wendy is to accommodate others. And this is not just limited to your work environment, this is also your friendships as well as your personal love life. So they want you to be very true to yourself and also understand that there is growth at this new position. I feel as if as you grow in and understand how they work, you are going to rise to the occasion. It's going to be a good experience for you. Spirit also shows that there are many other ways that you are looking to generate income and earn money. So these things are also still in play. So having your hand in lots of different opportunities is going to be fun for you over the next 2 years, Wendy. You did make the right change. I know it's a little scary, but you bring a lot to the table, and they do value you there.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. Have we answered your questions? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Wendy, and we appreciate you, and we know that change is going to be good for you in this case, and be true to you. Bye for now. 866-972-7247. Oh, we are going to go back to Okeechobee. I got Sean or Shanae. Let's see if I can say that right. Shanae, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, and good to make this connection with you. How did you hear about the show?
Facebook.
Well, we love a good Facebook phone call, absolutely. So what is your question for us here? Because I know that this year is bringing you your own version of twists and turns, and this year might be feeling a little hard and overwhelming. It is a year to make the choices and the changes that are necessary to facilitate a new beginning and a new experience for you that's going to come in 2026. But right now, I feel like these past few months have been a little challenging for you. Is that correct?
Yes.
What is your yes?
So my question is,
yeah.
Yes, I'm going through like a bit of a breakup thing, like no contact with someone, with this guy, and I was just seeing if, you saw him coming back around, even at least for like a conversation for closure, or if there's like any hope for us.
Okay, what is his birthday?
11/3/1990.
Well, he's a little snappy, right? He's a little difficult to handle at times, yes? Not always transparent and truthful, my darling. You think that somebody would treat you that way and then say, "Oh, let me come back and make you feel a little better and give you some closure so you could understand why I screwed up?" No, that is not what he's capable of. The only way he would do that is so that he would be able to try to pass the buck and make you feel like part of it was your fault, because this man does not take accountability for anything, is what I see. He is really very self-absorbed, and in this moment of time, he is very set. There's a wall around him, and for some reason, he feels like you wronged him. Go figure that. So that energy is his own guilt, kind of blocking him from really taking a look at where he is. I really feel that the connection was there, the spark was there, the ability to be unified. It started out good, and then it turned bad and hard and south real fast. Is that also true?
Yeah.
Temper. He has a temper, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. He's not healthy for you. And someone who isn't honest with himself, do you think that they're going to give you the closure you're looking for? You don't need closure. God closed the door for you. Let it stay closed and keep moving. What's your follow-up question with that?
I guess my follow-up with that is, I know it's not good, keep the door closed, but am I going to have the option to keep the door closed, or is he not going to reach out?
So your personality and your ego wants to know if he's going to try to reach out to you so you could feel better. Like, does he miss me?
Right.
Does he think about me? Is that what you're really asking?
In a way.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way. I just want to know if he's going to try to come back, and of course the ball will be in my court, to not put myself back in that situation.
Right.
But
okay, so player. He is a player. So if he comes back, it's because he has a reason to connect, but it's not so that he can build a relationship and make it up to you, you see. So could he do that? Yes, he could do that. He could do that. And if that's going to happen, the time that that's going to be is you will hear from him by October, beginning of October.
Okay.
If you don't hear from him by the beginning of October, don't even look for the phone call. But it's so he can backpedal, gaslight, or something, you see. So, I know you want to be like, no, dude, I don't want you, but because you're hurt and you gave 150 and he didn't match you.
And he feel like I wronged him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because you didn't play the game the way he wanted you to, okay?
Right.
Okay? So things are good when you're doing them his way and you don't ask questions and you don't, you have to just be a good little soldier and follow the plan. But we are not following the plan, honey, because his plan is
don't
some
follow the plan.
top secret plan. He must be working for the FBI. So I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something. So how can you conform? You are a very intuitive, deliberate, intentional human being. You are very psychic and spiritually gifted yourself, and you can smell a fib a mile long. So you made excuses for him, and you need to take accountability for the fact that you made excuses for this man who wasn't honoring you, but you still gave him another chance and another chance and another chance.
Yeah, I did.
When I take you back, I got to go back. We have to go back. We need to go back to 2016. Ooh, dog, we're going back. Feel like we were in a whole nother world back in 2016. Who were you with? I know you weren't with him, but who were you with?
Yeah, I was with somebody else. You want me to say the name? I don't even want to say his name.
No, you don't want to say his name, but that didn't turn out very well. Okay.
No.
Let this be it. Let this be the last of the patterns of people that we attract that cannot support you, cannot love you, cannot honor you. Let this be the last time.
Yeah.
He is not capable of speaking the same love language. He's not capable of being truthful and authentic and transparent and caring and honoring you as a woman. I would never want that man to call me again. I don't care if his shoe is on fire. No. No.
Okay. So that's who he is, or was it just because we didn't match, or he's just not capable of doing that for anyone?
He's not capable of doing that for anyone who doesn't want to play the game and be some subservient little princess who just follows him around and yeses him to death.
Okay.
All right. Because there were times where you're welcome. You knew that he wasn't telling you the truth, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So trust your
intuition.
And
I would go look and see. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see. I spy with my Sarah spiritual eye, and as much as you loved him, you loved the idea of him. And I promise you, and my spirit guides don't make me say I promise much, if you let this go, someone better is coming. Heal and move on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go back to our phone lines, and I've got to go to New York. And I've got Miranda on the line. Miranda, how are you doing today?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
You're,
Good to make this connection
I'm
with you.
doing well. Yes, always. Thank you.
So let me tune into your energy here. So the first thing I hear, Miranda, is that this is a year for you of a lot of challenges. And this is a year that brings you down to your knees, right? And this is, I don't know if you heard my opening,
absolutely.
but when we tune into the opening, you know, Spirit and God were saying, why me, right? So you're one of the people who's like, okay, why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't even understand. I can't fathom it. But I hear in my guides, this too shall pass. This is just a blip on the screen. This is just an accumulation of energy. This is just something that was a obscure happening that no one could really sit there and say, hey, this is what's going to happen. It just happened. So now it is for you to step forward and say, I can do this. I have the power to do this. I have the power to overcome. I have the power to clear the energy. I am completely focused. This is the year to get you to pay attention to what is important for your life, what is important for who you are, and what is your mission, what is your purpose. And you've been caught up in the what we need to do for life, what we need to do for work, what we need to do to make other people happy, how we have to show up for other people, how we have to please our boss. Enough, 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 enough. 2026 opens up a year of new beginnings.
Everything.
All right, a whole new beginning is 2026. And so, yes, it may be a little shaky coming out of 2025. You will be fine. They keep saying you will be fine. You have to see the energy of being fine. All right?
Oh, thank you. You pretty much answered what I was going to ask, because I was going to ask if you see any life changes for my health and well-being. And you just pretty much answered it.
Minor adjustment. Let them do what they've got to do. You've got choices here. We pick the highest vibrational choice. You see yourself as healed. You see the light of the divine pouring through your head, spreading through your body, hitting the parts of the body that are out of sorts, out of alignment, not functioning properly. And don't give a lot of power to the story that they give you. Don't give a lot of power to the label that they give you, the disease that they want to talk about. That's their story. That's their lingo. You're just saying to yourself, body, I don't know why you're not cooperating, but here we are. I need to give you more love. I need to give you more light. I need this break. I need to have this break so that I can have a conversation with God, because tonight's show is Conversations with God. And so this gives you the opportunity to have the conversation with God so that you can feel the energy of the presence of God and then choose to change what you need to change so your body can heal. And it doesn't mean that we did anything wrong, we did any missteps. It's just what was going to happen. And it's part of the change. And you are in a place in your soul on the journey of life that if something's going to be a blip on the screen or a hiccup or problematic, this is the time in your life that it was going to happen. So it could happen in so many forms. It picked this particular form. We're not too thrilled about what we have to handle, but you will handle it.
Oh, thank you so much. That makes me feel more, at ease. I've been having a lot of anxiety with everything going on.
It will give anybody anxiety, all right? So, so when anxiety comes, you say, get behind me, fear, you have no place here, right? I have the authority of the divine working through me, so fear has no place here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Pleasure to connect with you, Miranda.
And I have a blessed pleasure with talking with you also. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Miranda. God bless you, and we'll send the healing angels. Archangel Raphael is your go-to person. We'll let him take care of the healing, and I do believe that there can be a miraculous healing here, so let's embrace that. Bye for now.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. 866-972-7247. We are welcoming your phone calls here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We still have a little more time for you to call in. We've got a couple of callers on the line, and I want to talk to you. I just cleared the board, so there's room for you. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're welcoming your phone calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAHS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Do you know me?
comes when the stars align, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation. And we are welcoming your phone calls at 866-972-7247. And we're going to go to our phone lines. I've got to go to Jensen Beach. I've got Karen on the line. Karen, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to make this connection with you, Karen. What is your question for us?
Are my boyfriend and I going to win the lottery?
I love that question. So anything's possible when it comes to the lottery. You know, I love the lottery, and I love the energy of lottery. And I'm going to tell you that if there was ever a year that financial gains, financial wins, financial opportunities could come your way, this is the year that that could happen. This is a money year for you. This is a year that's meant to bring abundance into your life and make life easier for you, Karen. Is there a promotion or advancement that you're looking to receive here? Because I see growth when it comes to work. Are we looking for a new role, a new job at this time, Karen?
I actually help do producer work at the Brooklyn Cafe, so I've been back behind the scenes doing some video editing, and I feel like I have a lot of talents that I'm able to use now.
And so this makes you promotable, marketable. It gives you an opportunity to kind of branch out and do more. Yes. And so this is meant to be a good financial year for you. It is meant for you to explore career opportunities. So if you have decided that being in production and editing is something that brings you joy, then I suggest that you pursue that and really delve in and learn all you can so you can be the best that you can be in an ever-changing environment, right? And this way you have the opportunity to attract better results, better connections with people, and ideally even more work so that your day is full and you have a lot of opportunities. You see, this is what's going to be best for you. What is your boyfriend's birthday?
1/24/1962.
So when I look at this energy here, you know, he's in the place where he is also coming into a lot of financial dealings, financial opportunities. Is he negotiating any contracts or working on something financially that you know of right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a couple of things.
Great. So I see a lot of success in contracts and opportunities being presented to him. You know, I kind of see him like a wheeler, a dealer from way back. So he knows how to make things happen. And so that's his talent. And this is going to be a prosperous time for him. And then in 2026, he's really going to be on a better trajectory for finances. And yes, we can, of course, benefit from winning the lottery. Now, the way you win the lottery is for you to feel as if you have won the lottery already, and for you to say to yourselves, I'm so excited to have my lottery. And, of course, you got to be in it to win it, so you do want to play.
Okay.
All right. Karen,
thank you so much.
You're welcome. We appreciate your giving us a call, and we're glad that you guys are on a nice financial trajectory, and things are going to be moving forward for both of you. Thank you so much for your call. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
866-972-7247. I've got to go to Atlanta. I got to go to Atlanta, Georgia. I got Jacqueline on the line. Jacqueline, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to make this connection with you, Jacqueline. Is it time for you to kind of decide how much longer you want to work? Is that what you're trying to decide, Jacqueline?
Oh, no, my dear. Someone made that decision for me. One of my patients attacked me.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, no more working for me. She retired. I
I see your
a
energy
left
retired from
shoulder
work.
that
So, yeah, I do see your
yeah,
energy retired from work. That's why I was saying time to step away from work. So, what was the injury, honey? What happened?
She dislocated my shoulder,
Ooh.
broke a piece off of my collarbone. So I don't have full use of my left extremities.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry to hear that, my darling. Thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate that story. And I know that that was not an easy thing to go through, but I do feel that there is a lot of healing that's taking place. I do feel you don't have full use, but I do feel like you've improved over time. Is that also true?
That is true. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I've came a long way.
And I feel like it's going to continue to heal. I know you may not be ever 100%. I understand that. But I do feel that there's more growth for you, more healing coming for you, Jacqueline. And it's going to come together for you.
All right.
Well, that was not the twist in the plot of life, because I know you were planning to work for a very long time, but my spirit guides were like something about retiring. So unfortunately it happened in a way that wasn't meant to happen, or at least you thought it wasn't meant to happen that way. And did this happen about 5-6 months ago, please?
It happened last year, about 5-6 months, November 10th, 2024.
Oh, wow. So it's been almost a year now.
Yeah, almost a year.
And then is there a thought that you're going to move?
Oh, we moved already.
You moved already?
From Pooler.
Okay, beautiful. Mm-hmm. And we moved into a new place. Is that true?
That is true.
Beautiful. So did we get a brand new place?
It's new to us, yes.
Okay.
New
Beautiful.
house.
New house, new attitude, new energy, and good things are coming for you and for your family.
Okay. I have a little concern.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, are they going to treat me fairly with my
lawsuit?
What you call it? No, it's not really a lawsuit. What you call it when you get hurt? The workman
disability.
comp.
Yeah, workman comp. Yeah.
Yeah, workman comp. So I was just wondering how that's going to turn out for me.
Well, you are going to get a fair deal. Maybe not as fair as you would like, but it is going to be fair. I know that it's a process, but my guides tell me that, the severity of the injury and the circumstances around it is most certainly something that is going to warrant them giving you a just financial compensation for this experience. Unfortunately, it is something that is a long-going process. It takes time. Do you have an attorney assisting you on this?
Yes.
Okay. So these attorneys are trained in making sure that they pushed for everything that is meant to be yours. And Jacqueline, of course, we would most certainly wish that this isn't how you had to end your career. But we know the angels are with you, and it could have been worse because my guides make me feel like it was something that could have caused a lot of damage to your brain as well, and it did not.
Yes, so true.
All right. Well, Jacqueline, we appreciate that you remember us and that you called in. We greatly appreciate that. We regret that this has been such a challenging year for you. But I do remember when you, as one of my radio listeners from way back when, came to Florida to see me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center as one of my #1 radio fans, right? So I appreciate that. We're truly sorry that you had to go through this experience. I send the angels to bring you healing, particularly Archangel Raphael, and we trust that everything is going to work out in your favor in this story. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
All right. Give my love to everyone. Bye for now. Bye. 866-972-7247. We're going to pop on over to Deerfield. I've got Kimberly on the line. Kimberly, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing well, Kimberly. Good to make this connection with you. Feel like everybody's going through twists and turns and changes, and just so much going on here with all of our callers tonight. We have just a couple of minutes left here. Kimberly, what is your question for us tonight?
Yes, I just want to see if you see any type of financial breakthrough coming through. I am working. It just seems like I just can't get ahead, and like I'm just stagnated, and I don't know if I see any love coming through. I don't know. I'm just like, oh, but I'm.
Go ahead.
I said I'm not sad about it, but I just wanted to trying to get my head above water.
You will. 2024 into 2025, it has been a rough 9 months. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when I step forward and I move you into the fall of this year, I do feel financially things get a little easier. I know that you're working all that you possibly can, but there is some room for some maneuvering as far as scheduling or financial reward, as in a raise that's coming here. But I feel like are you working more than one job, Kimberly? Is that what I'm seeing? Or weird hours?
No, I just work the one job, and I'm working the regular hours, 8:30 till maybe 6 some days, 9 to 6 some days. It's not, stressful.
I feel like there's another job that you can get that's part-time to kind of take the edge off here, so that you can pad yourself financially and get yourself above water and caught up. So, because they're talking to me about 2 jobs. So even though I know that's a long day for you, I do feel that there will be an opportunity for you to do something, even if it's something you do it from home or on the side. So I want you to be open to that. I want you to look for that. There's something that'll make that easier. I feel like that's going to come closer to October, where you're going to have to really, really look so that we find the perfect thing that fits. Maybe we're doing it on the off hours, or we're doing it on the weekend, or just on a Saturday, just so that you can have a little bit extra. As far as love is concerned, that hasn't played out very well for you in these past 5 years. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
They specifically take me back 5 years, taking me to 2019. So that has to do with a past relationship, a past partnership. When I move you into this 2026, it actually becomes your year of love. So that is the year that you can attract abundance of love and connections with people. And you're not really putting yourself out there because, quite frankly, you're a little too burnt out. But my guides let me know that if next year, if you take a little bit more intentional energy and place it out there to create a relationship with someone else, the energy will come. Tell the universe that you're ready for a partner, but you're not quite ready yet. So just get the feeling and feel that you're ready. But 2026, I feel like you'll be able to breathe. You'll be not as stressed. I feel like you're stressed. I feel like you're overwhelmed. I feel like you're not yourself. I feel as if you're not sleeping right. So there's a lot of agitation around you. So when I move you in the direction of 2026, love comes. I feel like you're in a better place, and then you can think more clearly. I'm also being made aware of, is there an idea that you may want to move?
I have thoughts about it here and there, but, financially, I know that I'm, not there yet. But I've been thinking, thinking about it in my head. Nothing right now, but, eventually I would like to, move somewhere else.
27 offers up that power to balance and bring change for yourself. So you've got about another 15 months, and then you can more actively think and act on that idea of making a move or a change. And that will benefit you. All right. Kimberly, how did you originally hear about the show?
I listened to you, and I've also did a reading with you. Oh my God, might probably been maybe 6 years ago.
Okay, all right.
I did a
thank you for
personal reading
remembering.
with you.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yes,
that you
yes.
remember me, and I do know that
Yes,
things.
ma'am.
I do know things are going to turn around. So 6 years ago, 5 years ago, brings us to that. I'm sure we were talking about a past relationship back then, right? We were talking
Yes,
about things
yes,
being.
ma'am.
All
Yes,
right. So
ma'am.
even though I don't remember people's stories, I know why Spirit took me right back there, because they're like, Sarah, that was a train wreck right there. So we just
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
even handle that. But you bounce back, you're on track, and everything is ready to turn around for you. We greatly appreciate you, Kimberly. We know that the universe will open up abundance.
I have one more question. I'm in need of a car. I have a car, but it's an older car. It's like 2007, and I kind of want to get another car because I'm starting to have a lot of issues with this car. Do you see any bright light for me? When a good time? I do have a small loan on
All
this
right,
car.
we're about ready to get off air for the show. So let me just say, coming
Okay.
into October, you should be able to maneuver something and take care of the loan that you
Okay.
have and make the transaction. All right. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Kimberly. All
Okay,
right.
thank
and we look
you.
forward to talking to you again. Bye for now.
Okay.
We look forward to talking to you right here next Wednesday night on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah at 866-972-7247. If you'd like your personal session with me, then go to sarahspiritual.com and visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. We've got the coolest metaphysical center here in South Florida, so I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
For everyone, oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate through